Peace, family. We just rising up not too long ago. Well, we actually been up. We been up since like 6 something. And this is the vlog. Been up since like 6. It's 11 o'clock. We about to go to the gym. But first, I'm about to go and make my salad and eat my salad. Then we're gonna go to the gym. It's actually a recreation center, to be more precise. It's actually a recreation center, but it's a gym to me. It's something small where I could fit in and be more comfortable with myself, but also being aware of my surroundings. So we're gonna eat. I'm gonna eat my salad. I already did my yoga stretches. I already did like to get my body unstiff and just ready for the day. And I took a nap, but make my salad and then we're gonna go to the gym. See y'all there. First vlog, y'all. First vlog. This is gonna be a gym vlog. It's gonna be a beautiful vlog. I shade. Alright, fam, we made into the recreation center. I'm just about to change and then go in the gym, so see y'all in the gym. Alright, peace, family. So let me enlighten the family on my purpose of training and who I base my training style on. So I base my training style on my 2 favorite martial artists, which are Bruce Lee and Gohan. Let me reiterate, I say Bruce Lee because he doesn't focus on being a bodybuilder or building muscles. His focus on the aspects of martial arts and physical fitness and mental discipline. I feel that for me, alignment is for me to focus and train my mental discipline, because working out isn't just physical capability, as true strength comes from the mental aspect. Honestly speaking, a lot of people that do go to the gym, their focus are only on building muscle and having a good physique. That's why when you go to the gym, they consciously place a mirror right there, because you feed your ego on the aspect of I look good or I gotta get bigger, instead of focus on I feel good mentally, physically, and spiritually. As I subconsciously realized my reason for training is to build strength, speed, and agility, as I consciously began to focus on my mental instead of me just focus on my physique and building muscle. I realized my goals should be based around building flexibility than just building mass. And this is why I resonate with Gohan and his abilities. Upon me waking up on my journey, I only viewed the world as being so innocent and full of love, as that quickly shifted to me realizing the darkness within this world and the truth of my soul. As a part of my journey was to face the darkness and to find balance and realizing not everything is just love and light, which led me to discovering the true power within my soul and the reason why I choose healing and inner peace instead of madness and insanity. I truly want the family to know I fully resonate with Gohan's spirit. As a kid, I was always afraid to experience pain. I was afraid to do things for myself, and I could honestly say I'm being by myself more so in the external world. I always really found peace of being by myself internally. As a child, there was always something about the external world that made me want to seek internal validation. As when Gohan started to train with Piccolo, that's when he started to realize and step into his power. As for me, my Piccolo was more of Mother Nature. Upon me waking up on my spiritual journey, I began to feel called to walk away and step away from the things that bring me comfortability. Where honestly, there would be 4 nights where I couldn't sleep, as there would be always something troubling my spirit energetically. As I began to step into the darkness of my soul, where I used to pack the travel bag with my cover and food, where I would leave out my parents' house in the middle of the night just to walk into the darkness of an open field and lay on my favorite tree, also known as Storm in Sector 6. And honestly speaking, it wasn't easy. I used to go out there and just to cry on the tree and hug the tree for hours, because I was awakening to a higher awareness of what the world truly was. As honestly, spirit led me to realizing that this was the best solution for me to process what I was experiencing. It wasn't like I was ungrateful for having a roof over my head. It was energetically I couldn't follow the everyday norm of being around toxicity and unhealed trauma and placing value based off the material aspect. Like I really separated myself from everybody, from friends and all, because I wanted to find something deeper within my soul that was truly burning deep within my soul. I felt spirit had me step into my darkness to find my strength, which was my inner child, and help him face the darkness and find his light, which led me to understand that my inner child has freedom to express and create, as he's very intelligent when it comes to him expressing himself and being aware of his feelings and emotions. As I began to connect and understand my inner child, I realized that this is a part of me that I can no longer let be caged in the darkness. This is the part of me that brings balance into the external world, because there's not enough authenticity in the external world to be free to express yourself in a healthy aspect. If you really look at the world and how people are really living, most of the generation are living in survival mode and operating out of the 2 lowest chakra, which is fear, greed, and lust, as these are the shadow aspects of the root chakra and the sacral chakra. A lot of our people either fear change or don't know how to make changes in their lives. Most of the people are just mindlessly walking around and abusing drugs and alcohol to use it as a way to cope with their pain and trauma. As well as the mental abuse that society have placed us in, caging our freedom of expression and creation. As well within speaking our authentic truth, I feel and know that a part of my journey, Spirit revealed to me the mental strain you have to endure to make the necessary changes in your life. And for us as a people and a community, life won't become easier by praying to an entity outside of yourself. Just how they say Adam and Eve bit the apple from the tree of wisdom, you have to endure the truth of life, which is that we have been blinded and manipulated and placed in a cage of mental affair of trauma and abuse from a world that seeks validation in greed and pride. Until we remove the blindfold from around our eyes, that's when we can free ourselves mentally. As we open our eyes and expand our mental awareness to what life has to truly offer. And I'm going to reflect some guidance on insight on how we can do this as a community and as a people. Opening your eyes and removing the blindfold is the first part of the journey. Once you do that, you instantly dive into your darkness. And here's some wisdom. Don't fear your darkness, but seek the understanding and bring peace into your darkness. Because once you understand your darkness and bring peace to it, you realize no one else can heal your darkness, because our true power lies within our darkness. All we have to do is heal and remove the trauma and make peace with ourselves by freeing our inner child. You have to connect with that dark side of yourself to free and rescue your inner child, as this is where you gain your true power and your ability to think for yourself and to create a life that you truly deserve. And yes, it may sound easier said than done, but this is something we have to cultivate within ourselves to bring peace within ourselves. Until then, we will continue to live the cycle of trauma and abuse until we bring peace into the shadow aspect of who we are and the pain we have endured as a community and as a people. You will begin to realize that there's nowhere else to go, and we backed up against a wall, and that the wall isn't even a wall. It's our ancestors watching and protecting over us, pushing us forward to fight through our darkness to find that peace. Healing isn't just accomplishing your goals in life. It's also realizing and being stable in your emotional state. It's that I can face life with the truth of my authentic self. To be more open with the family and expressing my soul's truth, I'm not really supposed to be here. If you let society tell it, I was supposed to die at birth, because they spoke over my life saying I was completely unhealthy and ill, which imprinted fear on my soul through my mother and father. As a child, I was always back and forth to the hospital for my whole 12 years of school, and I was never able to express myself like the way I do now. I was always constantly in pain and fear for me losing my life. Peace to the gods, and I hope me sharing my story shines light upon your journey and finding peace within yourself, upon your journey of healing. One love.